My name is Carrie, and I'm the American Marijuana Video Reviewer.
My name is Josh. I'm the American Marijuana Review Writer. Today we wanted to give you guys 10 fun facts about marijuana.
I'm going to start off with fun fact number 1. Bill Gates and other investors have secured a doomsday vault to preserve a wide variety of plant seeds in the remote Arctic Svalbard archipelago.
Fact number 2. Beer and cannabis are cousins. Beer hops are in the same family of flowering plants as cannabis.
Fact number 3. Cannabis has been legal for personal use in Alaska since 1975.
Fact number 4. A cannabis-derived compound actually forces cancer cells to freeze and prevents them from spreading.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Fact number 5. California was the first U.S. state to ban cannabis a century ago.
How ironic, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Fact number 6. Uruguay became in 2013 the first country in the world to make it legal to grow, sell, and consume cannabis.
Fact number 7. In 1949, the U.S. military created a synthetic version of cannabis. Just 1 milligram can have effects that last 3 days.
Wow.
That is insane.
That is.
I couldn't even imagine.
Fact number 8. The first arrest for cannabis possession and selling in the United States occurred in Denver, Colorado on October 2nd, 1937. How ironic, because now Denver, out of all places in the U.S., is now booming with cannabis.
Fact number 9. Rastafarians are legally allowed to possess cannabis in Italy due to it being sacred to their religion.
And fact number 10. The first thing ever bought and sold across the internet was a bag of cannabis around 1971. Rumor had it that it was Sanford students bought it from the MIT students. Well, hey guys, that's 10 fun facts about marijuana.
Now I guess we're going to tell y'all about our first experiences with marijuana. Do you want me to take the lead on this?
You go ahead.
Okay. Now, let me just begin with, I am a little embarrassed about my first experience and a tad bit ashamed because it was 2013, 2014, and I was in cosmetology school. We had just left on lunch break with me and one of my good friends, and her boyfriend at the time actually sold marijuana. So she had a wad of it in her console, and she was showing me the little buds and the crystals on the buds, and she had already had something rolled up. So me and her were sitting there puffing on that on our lunch break a few times, and we get back to school, and we're all we're paranoid, giggly, all happy, and just crazy. But thankfully that day we were doing acrylic nails, so you can imagine the fumes in that place. So girls were cutting up, man, them fumes are getting to you. I was like, girl, I tell you they are. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh wow, that is insane.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Well, I'll tell you my experience. I was in the 11th grade. I went to a friend's house to stay the night. It was on a Friday night. I was going to stay the weekend with him. I went to his house. He was like, hey man, come over to my aunt and uncle's house. He lived with his grandmother, but his aunt and uncle lived in the brick house next door. So he was like, they want to show you something. So I walked into this house. They took me to the back room. They had all these lights, and they grew marijuana. And he was like, hey, you want to try it? And I was like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. What does it feel like? And he was like, well, you ain't going to know until you try it. So they sent us outside, and they had this old car in the front yard, and in the glove box of the car was a pipe. That's where he hid it at. So he was like, hey, Josh, now come on. So we went to this barn in the backyard, and we went up to the top of it, to the hayloft, and it was probably like 12 or 1 in the morning. And he lit this pipe up, and he threw it, blew it, and it was like, I hit it 3 times, and I just coughed and coughed and coughed, and I was so high, and I was so laughing about everything, and I was so paranoid about things, and I was like, I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that everything had slowed down. I literally felt like I was in the Matrix. So then after that, he was like, all right, let's go back inside. Now we're going to go to Grandma's house. And he was like, whatever you do, he was like, you have to be quiet. He was like, Nanny is super religious. She was like, she's old, and she will be so upset with us if we hear. He was like, so when we go in that house, whatever you do, just be quiet. So we opened up the back door, and I went to step up to go into the back to where the little computer room was, and I tripped and fell, made a huge ruckus. His nanny come up. She smelled marijuana on us. We got in a lot of trouble. But hey, that was my experience with marijuana. And today we gave you 10 fun facts about marijuana.
And our experiences, yeah. I'm the American Marijuana Video Reviewer.
And I am the American Marijuana Review Writer.
We hope you enjoy. Thank you.